Hey, how do I get to your place again? Okay, thanks.
I'll let it be for the game. Checking me out. Really keep me out here, bro. I need to save my recording, bro. You realize this. And it does. I need to save the recording.
Excuse me.
I didn't hear all the reading.
You can have it.
Thank you.
Hey, kid, you can't skate here. You can't tell me what to do.
I want to be a pie. Oh boy, what flavor?
Pie flavor.
Are we there yet?
How did I get here? I baked you a pie.
Oh boy, what flavor?
Caramel flavor.
Who parked their car on my
Meanwhile, in an alternate dimension.
You ever get tired of being drawing? Me neither. It's okay. Drawing. They said I could never teach a llama to drive. No, llama, no.
Among others, we come to rely on this vital one goes down, it's a Since then, Russia has launched a series of accidental or intentional damage from fishing nets
We are!
You want a piece of me?
Well, here you go. Officials have launched an operation.
Have you seen the baby?
No, I think he got outside.
Intentional attacks. It's where Russia operates on the Black Sea coordination with border guards has disrupted effective sanctions.
Miss
Robertson shows us how these cables work and just how vulnerable they can be in the Black Sea. The NATO military alliance has increased its presence in the Black Sea in response to what it calls Russia's quote,
Sir, you appear to have a very severe case of homework.
The alliance has stepped up its maritime cooperation with Georgia to help Russia
across the ocean, connecting countries with each other.
spoke to an expert
According
who
to
explains the
NATO,
Black Sea's
1.3
strategic importance
million
to
kilometers
Russia.
of cables carry
Because the Black Sea is so
$10
central
worth
to
of
Russia's ambition. Who controls the Black
daily.
Sea? It's going to be one of the key
So how
questions
do
as to
they
who is
actually
the key
work?
player in the
Well,
21st century.
modern undersea data cables
From the point of view of
like this
Russia,
one
the Black
use
Sea has been
fiber
most
optic
important
technology.
strategically because it brings
The fibers
together
are
three
wrapped in
distinct
layers and
security
layers of
zones.
protection
To the north, you
before they're laid
have
on
Russia and the
seabed
wider
by
steppes of
ships.
Eurasia.
They
To the
lay
south, you've had
directly
Turkey and the
on
whole
sea floor.
Mediterranean
However,
region.
closer
And then
the
to the
shore,
west, you've had the
they're
European and
typically
Balkan
buried
areas.
under the
All of these
seabed.
have been key for Russia to try and
process
control
can
its
take
defense
years
power
because
and
it
to
involves a
project
lot of
its strength
planning to
into the
determine the
Mediterranean
best
and beyond those regions and even the Red Sea. During the Soviet Union,
And because
the
they're
Black
so
Sea was often
vital,
called the
there's a
Soviet
real
Lake
concern
because
about
it
Bobby,
was being
play that one
controlled
down the stairs.
effectively
Sure
the
thing,
whole
Johnny.
coast. Turkey was the outstanding NATO member. This is why Turkey is so fundamental. There's only one
Most of which
like Turkey.
accidental.
With the end of the Soviet Union, the region is fragmented and we've seen different countries belong to different alliances. Joining Turkey now is Bulgaria and Romania, so NATO has been able to take control of this southern arc of countries and has been gradually enlarging to the east.
vulnerability.
Under
These
President
cables
Putin,
are
one of the
also
key
susceptible
goals
to
has been to
surveillance
argue that
during the
Russia is a
Cold
great
War. The
power,
US
and so
had
controlling the
Soviet
Black Sea has been
cables
instrumental.
to intercept
First of all, it
communication.
sought to take control
So
of South Caucasus until 2008
Repairing a cable is costly
Russia
and
essentially annexed South Ossetia and Abkhazia on the Black Sea coast. In the second phase, we've seen Russia trying to project its force into Ukraine, starting in 2014, where Russia first seized the Crimean Peninsula, but also became involved in the fighting in East Ukraine. So in 2022, when Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, President Putin would have been quite confident. He gradually extended Russian military strength down to the South Caucasus. He built bases in the occupied areas of Georgia. He had military facilities in Armenia. Then he extended into Ukraine, his military forces, and he built up the Crimea. As a result of the intervention in 2022, NATO has responded quite dramatically. All along what has now become the eastern flank of NATO, we've seen an increase in NATO forces. And the really big change has been the Sweden and Finland joining the alliance, which means that Russia can now not really access the Baltic region in an effective way. So the Black Sea region actually has become more important to President Putin. He can't afford to lose the Black Sea, and that's why I think the war will be really critical, not just for the Black Sea, but actually for the future of President Putin himself.
10-second trivia! Which ocean explorer is credited with inventing the first shark cages, which allow humans to dive with sharks? Jacques Cousteau, Edmund Hillary, Sylvia Earle, or James Cameron? Did you know it's Jacques Cousteau, the French ocean explorer and engineer, developed and used the cages to film sharks for his 1956 documentary, Silent. Now to a startup whose mission is to get people living in the ocean. The idea of people living under the sea has been around for quite some time, but it's remained a validity. But that could soon change. Underwater villages, we've seen them in science fiction movies, maybe read about them in books, but now a company in the UK called Deep says it's going to make them a reality. Our Max Foster took a tour of the subaqueous habitats, which the company hopes will be housing people underwater within the next 2 years.
Imagine living in a house like this. It looks pretty cool, it's a bit out of place, and that's because it is. It's actually designed to be at the bottom of the sea.
It's built by a startup based in the southwest UK with ambitious plans for humans to live underwater by 2027.
Our motto is to make humans aquatic, not just certain humans, all humans.
So we know all this stuff about our solar system and beyond, but we don't know what's on the bottom of our own oceans. I want to go live there so I can learn.
Jacques Cousteau's 1962 continental shelf system was one of the first experiments in underwater living environments. But Deep's ambitions are on another scale. Their main focus is to facilitate scientific research, aiming for people to live and work around 200 meters down for 28 days at a time. The designs for their larger Sentinel model include bedrooms, flushing toilets, and even hot showers. But there's one big question that came straight to my mind.
What if there's a leak?
Yeah. There are 4 possible ways of leaving the habitat in various types of emergency.
Do you imagine one day towns, villages?
Our Sentinel habitat is a module. Those modules can be bolted together, so the possibility for subsea villages is absolutely there.
Would people want to live there, do you think?
I would, absolutely.
To make the enormous parts required for the system, the company's developed a technique using welders on robotic arms. The parts are built one layer of steel at a time.
Every other breath we take is thanks to oxygen produced by the ocean. The ocean is a major carbon sink. Our goal is to help understand that and all of the other myriad ways that the ocean benefits us all, whether we recognize it or not.
Today's stories getting 10s out of 10 are twice the fun. First, a rare wildlife sighting of one of the most elusive mountain cats on the planet, and Dictionary.com's competition celebrating 32 of the most iconic local slang words from all places all across the U.S. Y'all, yuns, you guys, listen up. They're going head to head, March Madness style, to be named MVP, most valuable phrase. Our Jeremy Roth has more.
Amazing footage captured in snowy northern Pakistan shows a rarely seen grouping of 4 snow leopards. The photographer who captured the stunning video says snow leopards are nicknamed ghosts of the mountains because they are hardly ever seen. He says it took him a week of tracking before finally capturing a precious look at this amazing leap of leopards. Yes, a group of leopards is called a leap. Any other day it would be our word of the day, but that honor is going to the winner of the Slang Showdown, an online competition courtesy of the loquacious lot at dictionary.com, who got into the March Madness by pitting popular regional slang words head-to-head in a bracket-style competition. As the rounds passed, online voters weeded out silly slang like cattywampus, skedaddle, and chuckhole, and in the end, the West Coast's stoked was bested by the South's y'all for the colloquial crown. Oh well, there's always next year, stoked. Y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, our vocabulary word of the day was submitted by our friends at Mayacamas Countywide Middle School in Napa, California. Velleity, a noun meaning a wish or inclination not strong enough to lead to action. Outstanding word. We see you, Mrs. Jinx. Thanks to all of you for inundating my comments with some exceedingly awesome words for your Word Wednesday. Always so tough to choose just one. Our special shout out today goes to my Broncos at Five Fork in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Rise up. We need to pour our hearts out for you. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, making us part of your day. Let's do it again tomorrow, right here on CNN 10.